Hey y'all, I worked on a thing. I want to share it with you because I think you'll like it. So I built something called I'm calling Auspex Fatalis, which is a league management software for kill team leagues and also 40K leagues because they're pretty similar. The reason I built this is because I like league play a lot because it just works with my schedule. I think that there's some variety in it. Anyway, it doesn't matter why I like it. Hopefully you like it. But anyway, yeah, you have to kind of have to use to get a league to work. You have to use best coast pairings and hack it up to do it, which kind of stinks because I have to enter scores manually and I suck at details. So I like wouldn't do it, and people would ask me, and it was a pain. And also, some of the other league management software is like really complicated because it's built to like play every game, and I didn't like that. Plus, like other league software doesn't really blend in community features into it. It's kind of just about like scorekeeping and matchups and stuff, which is fine, but like I want to do something different. So I made this thing called Auspex Fatalis that I want to show you. Um, the general gist is it's a league software. So like if you're in a league, which I have one here called the CT Crucible Season 2, it's just testing. It's got all my matchups. You can have your matchups. You can rate your opponent, so it does automatic sportsmanship scoring for you. You can add photos to make like little galleries about the league, which I think is like a community aspect because you want to be able to see all the cool photos people took. If you take a photo, you can nominate that photo for best painted, and then people could judge you on whether or judge your team of whether or not you're best painted or not. Um, at the end of the league, everyone could vote. There's awards. This is where the best painted came from. So you can see I selected encrypted ranger for best painted. This is just test data. And sportsmanship award that would open when the league's end, so someone can get a best sportsman award for this league. There's also something called quests I added because like leagues kind of stink if it's just like leagues are fine with just one thing, but like there could be quests for a league which makes it a little more interesting, like paint and play a new kill team, which could earn new community points, or play a new store, which could encourage you to go to different stores and try new things, or like re-roll a one into a one 6 times in the league. Like we can do cool stuff with quests. I'm a sucker for like stupid little quests like this. I love doing this kind of stuff. So like there's also you most of the links have help, so you could like go through all the features, like how the leagues and seasons works, how player groups are structured, go over that, the quests, awards, and all that stuff. Plus, this league software is actually built around Discord, so like you can log right in. If I log out, I can log. I'm logging in with my Discord account. I don't need a separate login. Everyone's using Discord, right? We're all these nerds in Discord. So yeah, you log in right with your Discord. When you go to your matchups, you can see everyone's Discord name right there, which kind of stinks sometimes because you're trying to keep track of people's names and spreadsheets and whatever. So like Discord links are right in there, stars are in there, uh, match score confirming is in there. Oh man, I don't have a match, but you know, matching scoring works just like you'd expect. It's the same as best coast pairings. There's a standings page with there's a timeline of like all the different rounds that happen, so you can go back and see all the games that are played. You can filter and just see the ones with photos or without. It's pretty cool. I also built in. Hold on, I just brought up the Neck Discord. I have a way so you can when you oh I can't scroll down on this thing, but you can see it here that when people submit scores, you can auto post them to Discord. So like here when I have a web callback, so when you could set this like in a Discord channel, so when everyone submits a score, it shows up, so people can get like engagement from that. You can also nudge people. I added a nudge feature, so you can like nudge other people and say like, hey, I want to get your game in, let's play. So like that kind of works. I, we're all hanging on Discord, right? So let's make this league software work with Discord more than anything else. Let's see. There's a whole admin section for like settings. Right now I set up a neck TTS demo, so you can kind of see there's a join link you could use. I'll post this in the chat and everyone could join this league and we could test it. There's roster editing options. There's groups. So groups are kind of interesting. So groups are designed so that we could put people together in groups that say like these people should play each other and these people shouldn't play each other. So we can use this to like put all the noobs in the same group so they could play each other more often versus like hitting the heavy hitters. Right now it's just a random pairings thing. So like, but like, in my case, I'm running a multi-store league and I want to put people that play the same store kind of close to each other so they could play each other more often, but still like branch out to other stores. They could be anything you want. We could put, they could be group of people with blue eyes that have to play each other for some reason. Finals, you can set up as many awards as you want. You can set up goals that people can have, little quests. There's Discord settings. There's also like a public page. So like if I open this public page, there could be a public page with like a little cool banner and like the standings. There's a player packet feature, which works, pretty much just like you'd expect a player packet feature to work. It's all marked down. Most of us use that here. I put it right in because everyone would ask me like, what's the player packet? Because it's a Google Doc, but like, why do you have a separate Google Doc? Just make a markdown file, right? So you can edit the player packet right in there. Yeah, I mean it kind of has everything you'd want, and to be honest, I can just add stuff. I've been building a lot of this behind the scenes and tweaking it, but like I have documentation of how it should work. There's tons of admin settings to explore and work with. I don't have a good way to like make people admins of their own league. I'll figure that out soon, but like yeah, it's got you could change pairings on the fly, which is something that I think people want because sometimes things happen. Yeah, it's designed to like work with life, I guess you could say. You can change the rounds, the win points, the draw points, change scoring, change some of the things, and most importantly, if we already do the league, we can just copy it. And it's done after that. So like, anyway, I'm gonna run the CT Crucible with this. I thought I'd show it to all the tournament organizers first to see what your thoughts are. I'm happy to like customize it. Yeah, this is all like AI vibe coded, but that's not fair because I do like check it and make sure it's doing good work. You know, I like doing this stuff. So, um, yeah, I just showed off here. If people want to use this to run a league, I'm happy to support you through that. There's not a good way to make admins, but I'll send everyone invite codes so they can like go check it out themselves. But the goal is to just make league play better. And I guess starting here with Next, but I'll try to expand this to other stores. I'm gonna release this publicly at some point. I just this is the first time kind of showing it off, besides like hinting that it exists to some people. But anyway, let me know what you think. Uh, it's good software. It's work. I'm gonna use it, and but I'd happy to share it and have other people use it too. Not that it would make me happier, to be honest, but I hope I see you all around sometime. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching if you got this far.